Are you tired of your capital moving like a glacier across borders? If you trade globally, you absolutely know the friction I'm talking about. But right now, the very bedrock of global finance is experiencing a massive tectonic shift. Welcome to This Explainer.
Seriously, are you bleeding margins on slow, expensive cross-border settlements? For international investors and traders navigating the Chinese market, this friction is a huge pain point, and it demands an immediate evolution.
Think about it. For decades, we've relied on the old way: high fees, agonizingly slow chains, and tangled, complex routing. But today, the new paradigm promises something radically different: real-time, transparent, and low-cost settlement. And the crazy part? The rollout is happening right now.
Enter CBETS, which stands for Cross-Border eCNY Transfer Services. Think of it as a unified platform designed to make cross-border business with China as completely seamless and instantaneous as a simple domestic mobile transfer. It's a real game changer.
And the momentum behind this is massive. Get this. By June 2026, 26 global banks spanning everywhere from Singapore all the way to Brazil have already signed direct participant agreements to utilize this exact network.
So how is this built? Well, the ecosystem rests on three main technological pillars. You've got a lightning-fast digital payment platform, a blockchain service for absolute, undeniable transparency, and a platform engineered specifically for tokenized assets.
Now you might be wondering, abstract technology is great, but how does this ecosystem actually behave in the wild? Let's trace the capital. We're going to start our journey in Thailand.
Part 1. The Southeast Asian Merchant, Capturing the Tourist Boom.
Picture a local merchant who wants to capture regional tourism, but without jumping through complex foreign exchange hurdles. The scale of this opportunity is staggering. We are talking about 148 million outbound Chinese tourists looking for totally frictionless spending.
With this new system, that friction just vanishes. Here's how simple it is. The merchant connects their point-of-sale network just once. Then, the tourist simply scans a standard code with the app they already use at home. Bam! Settlement happens instantly in the merchant's local currency.
Okay, reducing retail friction is amazing, for sure, but that's just scratching the surface. What about the massive, heavy flows of institutional capital? Let's see how this builds up to the macro level.
Section 2. The Hong Kong Investor, the New Asset Highway.
Zooming into Hong Kong, institutional investors are finding a direct expressway straight into mainland markets. Bank of China Hong Kong actually operates as the very first offshore custody bank for this system, anchoring massive capital deployments safely and efficiently. The flow is incredibly smooth. An investment initiates, undergoes immediate on-chain verification, settles instantly in digital currency, and lands perfectly safe in custody. What literally used to take days now takes seconds. It's an absolute expressway for capital. Right, so retail flows are seamless, and institutional investments are way faster. But wait, what about the truly huge stuff? How does this system handle massive global trade, like heavy commodities and energy? Let's take a look.
Part 3. The Middle Eastern Trader, Rewiring Global Energy.
Across these massive energy supply chains, flexibility is absolutely key. And the brilliant part is, you don't need to completely overhaul your IT to join in. You can choose a lightweight user interface, a direct API for deep integration, or a proxy gateway to plug in seamlessly. And once you're connected, a whole new world of advanced capabilities unlocks. You can guarantee trades automatically with smart contracts, secure your supply chain finance on an immutable ledger, and pioneer next-generation tokenized asset trading.
The scale here is just undeniable. In fact, the integrated Enbridge network projects a staggering $500 billion in transaction volume by the end of 2025. That is massive, heavy, macro-level adoption happening right before our eyes.
Section 4. The Macroeconomic Impact, a Pragmatic Path Forward.
Listen, this isn't just distant geopolitical theory. It is immediate, practical utility. Lower your transaction costs, connect directly to Chinese markets without relying on middlemen, and position yourself firmly for innovative tokenized investments. The ultimate promise of this whole architecture boils down to one simple phrase: one point of access, universal network. You integrate once, and the entire global ecosystem essentially opens up to you. So, pioneer the new standard.
Master these macroeconomic shifts, understand the modern plumbing of global capital, and secure your undeniable global trading advantage today. You want to be on the right side of this shift.
Because as capital borders dissolve, you have to ask yourself, will your infrastructure be a relic of the past or a catalyst for growth? Subscribe now to our channel to stay ahead of the curve and decode the next global macro investment trends. See you in the next explainer.